Hey everybody, it is Genetic Arts, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can make a channel art or banner, whatever you want to call it, in Gimp. And most of you guys know I do use Gimp, and yeah. So what you want to do is actually get a banner layout, which I'm gonna be using, or template, whatever, I don't care. But yes, I'm gonna be using I'm not gonna be releasing it, no, not yet, I guess. And yes, so once that's done, all you need to do is grab any screenshots. If you don't want to use the screenshots, you can right click at this area and click new layer, and the size, transparency, white, or any kind of background, whichever one you prefer. Scroll it all the way down and then press L on your keyboard. It will go right here. Pick your colors that you would want to prefer. So I'm gonna go for this kind of color and any color, but I would prefer black at the last color just because it's pretty cool. Oh, this I hate it. I hate when that thing pops up, but I like mine at billionaire, so let's go right here. See, I don't like putting it that far, but if you guys want to know how to do that without clicking that, all you do is like this. Like if you do this for instance, and you press Control Z to back out and stuff, and yeah, and let's just do it right here, and then yeah, it should have this little effect. And if you guys want that, then that's great. Now that's fine by me. I don't really care, but I would prefer a what do you call it, a screenshot, just because it looks a lot better. But it doesn't always have to be about Minecraft and stuff, so it doesn't, like I said, it really doesn't have to be about that. But let's just open as layer, because we are going to be doing a Minecraft banner today. So yeah, so let's just go back in here. Let's go to SG screenshots. Let's just pick Alaskan Village. Yeah, this is pretty okay. So let's just click on this part, and you can click on image, but it will like crop the whole entire thing, like all the image. So what you want to do is click right here, right click, and scale layer, and change the interpolation, whatever it's pronounced, to none, so it doesn't have any pixels messing up. And I'll show you how it looks like. So if you pick any of it, let's go change it to the also click this part, unclip that, so you can change it whatever you want without them messing it up. But now see, it's scaling with a little crappy stuff. See that you don't want that. See, you really don't want that. So let's just do this again, so that let's do this all over. And as you guys know, I do not use any kind of packs. I will be doing that sooner or later though, because I noticed that my art has not been on point as much, but really there's not much pixel no more, like those kind of cubey little pixels. It does change a little bit difference. It really does a little bit. It's not much, but yeah. Now what you want to do is you want to download or go on stuff and get a transparent vignette. I don't know how to pronounce this. Yeah, so it doesn't really depend on the size. But now basically what you want to do is click this or Shift T, and it will be doing this, and you can hold it like this and crop it away, just like this, because it makes the shading and stuff a lot better. But that is my opinion and stuff, so you guys can really use it. Now what I like to do is copy it, so you can make it darker. So like if I delete it, it's darker. You can make it as dark as you want to see, but I like it at 2, just because it's I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, so this looks pretty great so far. Now what you want to do is go to open as layer, or actually no, what you want to do is actually go to Cinema 4D, and what you would want to do is open, and I don't really care what kind of Minecraft rig you use. I like to use the Frost Rig 4, because it's more simple and stuff for me, and it's like I said, it's simple for me. So let me go for FMR rig and open this. It should open. Double click this thing, and it should pop out soon. And yeah, let's see if it pops out. Nope. Double click it again. Wait till this thing pops up open, And yes, I will not be releasing or not showing off my render settings. So I'm sorry, guys. You guys cannot be able to see that. But you guys can go on YouTube and search the best render settings for Minecraft. Stuff or Cinema for Minecraft Cinema 4Ds and stuff. So yeah. All right. So you want to click this, and you would want to click on the skin file. This thing. Scroll this thing over here. This is default and stuff. You guys can keep it if you want to, but I'm gonna be using someone else's skin that I downloaded. Alright, this is my sister's skin for this tutorial. But now what you can click cape if you want to. It'll just show this one random cape thing majiggy. Now, you guys, this is just my preferred version of a tutorial. You guys really don't have to listen to me if you guys don't want to. It's like I said, it's just my way of making how I make my speed arts and stuff. But I just don't want to use the cape for now. Now, I like to disable fancy feet. You guys don't, if you guys don't want to, but I also like doing this, like taking all of this, cause you know I like to. And hat layer, I would like to put that on so you guys can actually see this. This is what it looks like. This is the hat layer right here. When you take it off, looks pretty ugly. So I like to keep it on like that. It looks pretty great so far. Now, what you would want to do after this, you can. Oh wait, where is it? You can add helmets and stuff. It really doesn't matter. Yeah. But I won't be able to do that today. You guys can do that if you want to. You can also change the color right here. So yeah, so you can change the color and stuff. But you know, I'm not gonna do that today, like I said. So, and at the very bottom, you can add tools like the bows and the swords and stuff. I like to add the swords. But I like to do it on my left hand. So let's go for a iron sword. You know, because it's basic and stuff. And now what you would want to do is click this thing and click the head. It really doesn't matter. You guys can do any shape you want. I'm just going to be doing this simple thing I like to do all the time. Like go down here, and then like go right here, and slightly like this, and a little bit more downwards, like that. Okay, looks pretty okay so far. Now I want to go back up, click the feet right here, and just turn them around. Just turn them around, like not that much, like this. Other feet, same thing. But you guys can do as much as you want. I don't mind, and pull them up a little bit, and put this one a little back. This one a little bit more fronty-ish, I guess. I don't know. All right, and it's all right. Okay, now I am gonna go back down like this. Go like this. I actually just leave it like this. I leave it like this, and take the red one and go like that. And now I like to click on the sword. Yes, click on the sword. Take this thing and make it straight like that. Okay, now I'm gonna put a camera here. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's my preferred way. So yeah, yeah, like I said, it's my preferred way. You don't have to use everything I do. But yeah, anyways, and now click on this. You don't have to do this either. You don't have to like spin it around like I am. And I'm not the best GFX maker, guys, or GFX designer. So if this video doesn't help you, then I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And you also don't have to use Gimp if you don't have, not Gimp, if you don't have Cinema 4D, you don't have to use it. You don't have to use it. Just telling you that you don't have to use it. Now I'm just censor like move it a little bit more back so you can see my sword. Click this, right, and click that a little more down ish. Put a little bit more up. Okay, and like that, and I'll take the head again and slightly put it down and like this in a way. Now the other hand, right. Anyways, on the other hand, you would want to I don't, like I say, I don't really care if you guys do what I do, but right here, guys, I'm just gonna, do this stuff. But I would do a speed up video right here, but I'm gonna show you guys a little bit more stuff you need to know if you guys are starting to do GFX. I just recently came back to doing GFX again, because as you guys know, I stopped doing GFX once. And yeah, so now if you want to get in your camera mode, you go over here and click this little square thing. So this is this and stuff. And yeah, and I'm gonna click out of it real quick. Go to my what the heck? Okay, or whatever. I'm gonna click my camera view. I'm gonna click on this little thing. I'm gonna go to the left a little bit, not too far. Okay, like right there. See how it looks like. Looks pretty great, except this sword looks really messed up. You guys can use item packs, but I personally don't use item packs. I am a favorite of item packs, but I want to be original, so I'm not using item packs at all. And yeah, so like I said, I am not the best, so don't judge me how I make it. A little different than usual. Plus, I don't use Photoshop. I've never used Photoshop ever in my videos and stuff, except maybe a little. I do have the full version of Photoshop. It's right here. You guys probably can't see it because I cropped the video down a little bit. But I don't like to use Photoshop, so yeah, and yeah, it's just quite difficult to me a little bit. Not really, but yeah. So now what you want to is hold on the light and put infinite light, and let's get out the camera view, and you want to click this and put it up where the body is, and quickly pull it out like this, and like right there. Okay, like right there, and change it up a little bit. Click this. You wanna turn it around so you can see a low light on this side. And now if we go in the camera view, let's try to render this. Sorry guys, I have to do something real quick, so please be patient. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to fix some stuff and calm down my little brothers in them. But now, if we render it, which you just press F12, do not set up your render settings yet, or you could just click this. So I'm gonna click this, and as you can see, it's not the best because the render settings suck, but the lighting looks pretty good. Okay. I can't admit that, so let's get out of this problem. Okay, my thing is my little stuff right there showing. Okay, whatever. But yeah, so if we go to our render settings, so I'm gonna edit my render settings, and I'm gonna go to render settings, load. Oh no, cancel. Load my presets as my sexy render settings, and yeah. And now if you, God, I hate doing this stuff. Oh my God, what am I doing? I hate doing this. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, exit out of that. Exit out of that. And exit out of that. And now you can just click my render settings right here, and I'll be doing this. This. Now if we render it out again, it should look a lot better. See, I'll speed up the video right here so you guys can see the render things, and it does take a little bit of time if you do not have a fast a pretty decent upload speed or something like that. Whatever, I don't know, I'm not good with computers at all. No, I just like to use them a lot. But yeah, like I said, I'll be right back when the speed little video is done, guys, so stay tuned. Hey guys, I am back. So this is what it looks like, and yeah, it looks pretty good already. So I'm gonna exit out of there. But I'm just gonna keep on adding more lights because I like it like that. I'm just gonna add one more, and what I'm gonna do with it, it looks pretty too bright. So what I'm gonna do, I am gonna move it way back here, and then I am gonna just do it like this way, like right there. Change the color real quick. Click this. Change the color. Wait, change the color like slightly lower than usual. I'm also gonna shape it up a little bit, like no, like think like down a little bit, like that. Okay, looks pretty great already. So now light, right? The first light that you had, or I had, I'm just gonna do it like this way. So it has a more not angular, but a little more. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. A little more better view, I guess. So let's alright, yeah. So I guess I'm gonna be right back again, guys. So please be patient again. So see how this comes out, and stay tuned again, guys. Alright, guys. So I am back, and this time it actually only took me 3 minutes, exactly 3 minutes. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So why not? Let's just do that. Um, I'm actually eating something good. If you want to know how to render it out and stuff, basically you want to go to click this thing right here, click where you want to save it. I saved it on my desktop, so I'm gonna exit out. Press Alpha channel for the transparency and stuff. PN. All right. Anyways, I'm sorry for that, but yeah. So it was you want to click 8-bit or something. I don't care. It doesn't really matter which one you choose. And yeah. So when it's done rendering out, you can look at your thingamajiggy, but I'm not gonna do that. So now let's go back to Gimp. Open as layers, and let's go for that. No, not this one. Yeah, this one where I saved it at, and it looks pretty okay. It looks a little bit too sideways, I guess. So we're gonna quickly rotate it this way, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. Like I said, I'm still a beginner again, cause it's been a long while since I've been doing GFX. But see, this is what it looks like, and you guys see a little shadow effect and stuff. Yeah. Right now, we're gonna click is T on your keyboard. You should get that, but actually, I'm gonna press O and get the color I want from my sister's skin, and yeah. So now I'm gonna switch the colors, go to white colors, and click oh, no, you want to change it, go down here, change it to 150 or whatever you like, and let's go change the font. Let's go for um I don't remember which one it was. I think it was in the S and O's. Was it? It wasn't. Okay, well, if I can find it. Okay, wait, I don't remember. All right, I see my Pepsi. Okay, let's put Foxy. Oh my gosh. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna do that again. Failed. Okay, Foxy, and I'm gonna put the box like that. Put a space in between it. You guys are gonna you guys are gonna see why. Move this thing. Wait. Okay. All right. Now move this thing down, and if I can get to it. Oh my gosh. I can't even do it. Okay, move this thing up a little bit. Press enter. Space again. You guys are gonna see why. Press M to move it around. Ooh. Right. You wanna click move the active layer, and put it wherever you want. Okay. Put it wherever you want. But I'm just gonna drag this thing more down because we're gonna be distorting the text or warping the text around and stuff. And yeah, so now what you want to do is right click the text, go to alpha to selection, select, grow, and let's do 10 at least, right? Yeah, 10, and change the color to black or whatever ones you prefer. I'm just gonna use black because it's more, noticeable, I guess. And now I'm gonna click. Oh, I can click Shift B and go to the other color, or just leave it on black and just click L, and I can click press U and click on this thing to add borderlines, click the middle and stuff, drag it down a little bit, have this thing, but I'm gonna do it a little bit higher. Nope, I keep on messing up. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but whatever, Okay, there we go. But I think this thing can get a little lighter. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I can get a little lighter. And now let's see what we can do. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna look like this. Click U again. Click out of the box. It's not gonna harm anything. And now you can move whatever you want. I am just gonna move it right here and quickly, or move this thing right there. And now what you would want to do is go over here and click this thing, this little thing, or you can do Shift G and put it around here. So yeah, so it's gonna be like this thing. Just click whatever you want, and basically this is how I warp or distort my text. If you guys see some speed arts that I've done earlier in the past and stuff. And now let's go let's go this way, up like this. Okay. See, wait, no, okay, and now let's bring this down a little bit. See how this thing gonna do. And let's put this thing like right here. See if this thing is like a little good. Put this thing right there. Yeah, you guys can do as much as you guys like. This one at the corner. Sorry if you guys can hear the air and stuff. And put this one like right here. And put this one right here. Because it looks like it is like kind of slanted like that 3D text you guys see always in Photoshop. This is one way of doing it, I guess. I'm gonna put it a little higher. Just because I want it to look, like Photoshop a little bit. Alright, now let's see if it works perfectly. Yes, there we go. Doesn't it look fun, guys? Doesn't it look pretty hype? Alright, now you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I'm just gonna go to filters, light and shadow, drop shadow. Click this thing right here. I'm gonna go to 15 and 35. Color doesn't matter. Click this all the way to 100 if you want, and it makes a little light or a shadow effect. Oops, let me do that. Click on drop shadow. Makes this drop shadow effect. Now, like I said, you don't have to do it, but I'm gonna copy it again. Not to make it darker, but go on the other side and do this, like on this side, and it should look pretty great. Same thing for the render image. You can do the same thing, light shadow, drop shadow. This, click that, and go to right there, click it again, and do that. But okay, so yeah, or you can just do this and copy the colors, which is this thing. Just copy this and do the drop shadow again. So let's do that. Drop shadow. Click this color, this thing. Click that. Okay, and okay, it should come out. It's pretty fine. Okay, what is this? Okay, whatever. Okay, we're just gonna delete this drop shadow. This drop shadow, for instance, it looks pretty cool though. I like it very much, and it really does fit the image a little bit. And now let's copy it again and put it on this side though. Now it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Like I said, this is my way of doing it, so don't, if you guys mess up, then, don't worry. And, yes, it looks pretty good now. Now, I like to do this, add a new layer and transparency, click it all the way up until, oh, I went too far, until you hit the channel, like underneath the channel. Now you want to click L. Now the black has to be white. It has to be white. Change this thing to the transparency. And you can use linear or linear. I like to use linear still. And click at least right here. And it should look pretty good. Let's see. Well, there we go. Now you can crop, like, make it lower down and stuff. But let's not try that. So, like I said, if you want to use linear, let's try that instead. Ooh, messed up. Let's use linear. Linear. Do this. It might not show fully, so all you want to do is move it up, and look at that. You can also duplicate it if you want to. It might look a lot better. But I would actually like to put the Vig Yeti rates like there. Sorry if my pronunciation and stuff are bad. I'm sorry, and it might look a lot better from my opinion. And the third one, if you're gonna use the third one, I would recommend it move it down a little bit, just because you don't want to really fully cover the text and stuff. And yeah, you guys can also do it on the top too. So if I click the fourth one, all you do is click delete. Oh, no, yeah, delete, and it should clear out. And you want to go on here and go like this, and come back down a little bit. Alright, and okay, and now let's click it again, move it back a little bit. And now what you would want to do, if you want to do this, click this, and change the size whenever you want, but I'm going to go for 45. Or actually, no, I'm going to go for 75. Okay, should be a little bit bigger. And just clear all of this stuff. Or actually, do that again. I'm gonna click once, and oh wait, I forgot to click hard edge. Scroll down to here, click hard edge. Click this. Oh. Okay, and click this side, and all the way back over here. And for this one, you want to click the same thing. Stuff, okay. You don't have to do that all. Okay, but whatever. Alright, so it should look like this, but I'm not going to do this because it looks pretty ugly to me a little bit. I just like doing this. But basically, guys, that is most of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, the tutorial. Some of the people on my Skype actually asked me this, not like some fan people. Okay, my last Skype, I got so many requests of how to make this. So for the people who ask me how do I do this, this is how I do it. I'm still trying to get better, guys. So yeah, this is not like a kind of a rush, but this is how I do it, guys. Now all you have to do is click File, Export, or Export As, and click whatever you want to do it, rename it and stuff, and you export it. And yeah, so basically, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video / tutorial, and like, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.